welcome back to Rocky Ridge Auto's channel. Today we're going to be talking about this 2024 Chevy Malibu in gold. This is a perfect vehicle, perfect sedan. You have lock and unlock. Of course, you also have remote and your trunk release. But let's go ahead and hop inside and take a look. With all of those features, you also have keyless entry, so you can go ahead and enter and exit your vehicle nice and easy with your key fob and a purse or pocket nearby, so you can go ahead and enter and exit the vehicle. Let's go ahead and hop inside and take a look. Malibu only has 24,000 miles for a 2024. Not too bad. But let's go ahead and take a look over here at the center screen. Over here you have your home, which also has all of your apps. This is your station and then your phone connection. Go ahead and take a look at your apps here. You have your audio, which has your radio, which has FM and AM, as well as Bluetooth. And then with Bluetooth audio, you can go ahead and use Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. You can go ahead and adjust your volume and stations down here. Nice and easy. Connect your phone right here. Connect the phone, add, as well as you have the icon down below. You have your Wi-Fi, OnStar services, as well as your settings. If you go ahead and hop over to settings, you can see that you have your system, apps, and vehicle. So you can go ahead and adjust things with the car, your apps, you can go ahead and turn those on and off, everything like that. But I think that's pretty much the gist for up on the screen. But there is one last thing. Of course, when you're in reverse, you have a backup camera. So you can go ahead and use that. You can go ahead and actually turn on and off the lines. Your sonar up on the screen to let you know when you're close to things. So if I would go to backup here more, it would let me know that I'm getting pretty close to an object. Let's go ahead and put it back in park. And then that's pretty much the gist for up here on the screen. Down below here you have your auto on and off stop for that idle, saving gas, as well as your hazard lights. Under your hazard lights you have your climate controls here, so you can go ahead and adjust your fan speed, which it also pops up on the screen to help you navigate that. You have your AC, airflow, everything like that. But that's pretty much all for the climate controls. And take a look over here is your engine start stop button. So this is how you'll start up and stop your car. Nice and simple with that push to start button. Taking a look underneath here, you have some charging ports. So you have your car port, as well as a USB, USB-C, and aux input, as well as some storage and everything like that. Your gear shift. In front of your gear shift, you have your traction control and parking sensors on and off. So when backing up and you didn't want your parking sensors on, you can go ahead and turn that off. Here you have your cup holders, as well as a little bit of storage here, where you can go ahead and put the key fob in. Taking a look inside the center console, you have a decent amount of storage. You can go ahead and store things in there. And then you have a nice armrest right here when it's not up. Taking out the steering wheel here, behind the steering wheel on the side, you have your volume. Behind the steering wheel on this side, you have your channel. So you can go ahead and go through those nice and easy while driving. Taking a look over here, you have your instrumental panel. So you have your trip, vehicle, and eco. So you can go ahead and have that and see that with your following distance for your pre-collision alerts, everything like that. You also have your hands-free calling and voice commands on this side with connecting a device. Taking a look over here, you have your cruise control settings, pre-collision alerts like I mentioned, as well as your lane keep on and off. So you can go ahead and turn that on and off as you like. Taking a look over here, you have your exterior and interior lighting settings. Let's go ahead and lock that in to your adjusted brightness. Nice and simple like that. On your door panel, you of course have your window controls, child lock, as well as window controls, and you even have your lock and unlock. So let's go ahead and take a step outside the vehicle and take a look at the interior. Of this Malibu is a gray cloth material. It's a very dark gray, so you could see it is even black has a little bit of pattern right here, but pretty comfortable seating, and you can go ahead and easily adjust it with the manual controls underneath. But let's go ahead and check out the back seats. Checking out the back seats back here, you have plenty of leg room. You have a decent amount of space, roomy cabin. You also have a charging port back here for the back seat people to charge up their devices. And then you also have cup holders and a little bit of storage here in the door panel. Let's go ahead and hop back out and check out the trunk space. Press right under the Chevy emblem and you can go ahead and open it right up. You can go ahead and put down the second row seats here. Nice and simple, just pull. You have plenty of storage back here for a sedan, as well as you have a spare tire underneath with some tools. Shut this. That is all I have for this Chevy Malibu LS. It has Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, plenty of other features. If you have any questions, feel free to text or call 717-733-8985, or you can always stop in for a visit. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you next time. Bye!